you're not very happy. Of course it happens. I'm not even going to talk about it. It is not surprising to anyone whatsoever. But the Tristana and the Orianna, this time you actually have a composition that can be slow and be fine, right? This is not an Aphelios that needs to be close to his opponents to actually do something. This is not a Syndra. This is an Orianna that skills insanely well. They can decide.
Not losing one, right, where things can't snowball against you early on. With a player like this, you can see they're already here. They're going to push for level 2 first. There's just nothing you can do as Gen G, unfortunately, in this moment. You know, with no flash here, it's, you know, like you said, it's not the end of the world, but
X-Flash, like you were talking about, misses it onto Ghost. Rocket Jump comes down. And you can see they were trying to bait something in. Clid waiting. But he was on a ward the whole time.
And now this Udyr pick has gotten value massively in 2 lanes early on, and he gets the Drake, right? Canyon is able to almost force a flash in mid.
Comes down in. Might have been different, right? And that's the player that then all of a sudden can't make the play work.
Canyon's here, by the way. Back. Yeah, BDD could be in trouble. Has to flash, but Canyon's there with his Chaos Storm. Might just tick down, and it does, as Clid now finds himself on the wrong side of this one as well. He's going to move on back. Canyon in a little bit of trouble, but he's just going to get a puff of fire from his Phoenix form.
I feel like I couldn't count.
Told him very comfortably exactly what Udyr is capable of. As speaking of Udyr, he's now looking for Rascal, gets himself another flash as the train's not going to do it, but maybe the Decimating Smash will. Waits for the end of the Bellows Breath, and Rascal is going to fall down. Damwon Kia, they've really started this.
Because the entirety of Damwon Kia is already heading down.
Yep, Showmaker's going to come on over. BDD might be enclosed on here.
No flash.
Canyon's going to get sped up. Clid decides that he wants to deny this as Shockwave going to get flashed. Now the train's coming in, but it's a very long way away from the station right now. And Khan is going to have to stop a little bit earlier to refuel. So he's going to grab this mid lane, and the Ocean has now been started by Damwon Kia.
If you weren't going to fight, you certainly aren't now.
No.
That they're going to be able to do it in these high-pressure situations. I think if you're a Gen G fan, you're happy you got that. Oh, Ghost.
Speaking of which, Ruler's trying to change your mind there as Ghost throws out the ultimate to try and keep himself alive. Now flashes, Buster Shot comes in as Ghost is burning, but it's not enough. Showmaker gets in with the teleport. BDD as well, not able to change the game state whatsoever, but they do manage to get the flashes.
Right? Yeah. And even on Samsung, they only won Masters. They never won an LCK. This is going to be Rift Herald crashing through.
Yeah, we're looking to see whether we can stop Shelly from being able to do the work, but she gets rid of the turret here as Khan trying to mitigate it, but it's not going to be quite enough. Showmaker and BDD now fighting, and BDD is smashing this Victor. The flash on forward, gets himself the shield though. Death Ray's decent, but Rascal was there. There was no way he was getting out. A solo kill for the Orianna, catching the Victor in the river. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Are we going to get another Scion most damage in the game situation like Khan has done in the past? I don't know. As this Drake is going to get held onto now by Gen G, but Khan finds himself off to the side, but they've left the bottom lane to the Wolves. Life gonna have to get away. He flashes on top of Ruler and makes him stunned. It's not what you want as the Death Ray. The value is just massive. Khan's still alive somehow. Not entirely sure how that one worked as I stopped looking at that bottom side fight. And now the rest of Damwon Kia are just closing in on Gen G. BDD's the target. You know exactly what Beryl was looking for as the Shockwave finds no value. The Devour's beautiful under Ghost, who repositions flawlessly, and Clid is left without any friends.
And this is what we expect right after a game 2 like that. You expect Damwon Kia to come in and crush game 3. No one expects Gen G to recover.
The rest of Gen G are moving on over. Of course, it's not Baron just yet. Getting a little bit of ahead of ourselves as, of course, Shirley is the one available, but now in goes Clid. They do manage to find the center in the back line, but the horse may have given himself up. That's a good knock up, but they do manage to trade. Showmaker now finds himself some darkness as BDD in trouble. He will fall down as Ruler manages to pick up the kill on the Tom Kench. Rascal is trying to get away though, and there's no way you're escaping this Udyr, who says you're dead. A triple kill actually for this Victor, and they get the slow on to Ruler. That's the quadra for Showmaker. He got solo killed earlier, remember, by the way, and he's now just rolling over this game.
What would be the irony? Ruler called for a penta for him in the Trash Talk video, right? It's never been a penta. Yeah. What if Showmaker would have gotten it there? They got so close. And the gold lead is just absurd.
I mean, you're taking a fight over, you know, I did get ahead of myself. It was not a Baron, of course, at this stage.
Wait, on the flank, this is such a huge moment for Gen G.
No way, and the Rift Herald's there too.
Yeah, and Khan is in position, like how he's supposed to move this Scion. I'm just not entirely sure. Clid biding his time still, but will he be biding his time for too long? Will it be until This dragon is taken. Will it be until the Nexus falls
He's
down?
playing the long game, Atlas.
Yeah, this is until summer. I don't know. There it is, though. The Ornhorn does come out. Now Clid looking for the backline. Showmaker says absolutely not. As Clid just goes back to the rest of his team. Hasn't actually done too much. It's a two-man shockwave into the backline. But remember, there's a center. Ghost is absolutely fine, healing back his team. And Genji slowly but surely melting to Damwon Kia. That's a lot of extra damage. But there's, of course, a Devour as Rascal. So low life as well, limping away. The flash devastating smash is going to come in, but not enough. As now Rascal running, but he should be able to get out with that searing charge. Beryl chasing after him as well. But in the meantime, guys, Damwon Kia are taking the Mountain Drake. They're taking the cow. And they are looking to now start breaking down Genji's base.
And I think we have reached that insurmountable lead now, Chronicler, that you were talking about before. I mean, we're looking at it.
Not over. I think the fat lady's warming up her larynx at this point in time. However, she is not ready to get on the mic. The Genji certainly... Oh, no. Devastating... Oh, goodbye.
That is basically it, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot get caught there. You had no vision.
And it's just a throwback to a style that, against Damwon Kia, doesn't work.
As Dawning Shadow comes down, Ruler takes a lot of damage, but Canyon as well. He was tanking up the turret as well. Clid tries to get on top of him somehow. The Udi is still alive thanks to Turtle Stance. BDD not going to be so lucky. Ghost finishes him off. And Genji running back towards their fountain, actually towards the top side as Ruler's defecting, but no, he's actually just going to go back home. Khan going to do the same thing, but he's got teleport to get himself back. This minion alive. And Damwon Kia at 28 minutes into the game want to become the first franchise LCK League of Legends champions.
Khan's down.
Yeah. He's well and truly behind. The Nexus is now Showmaker is going to go golden. That's a big pulverize, but it's not onto the Victor. Life going to get burned down by the Death Ray. Ruler in a bit of trouble. Canyon is going to stun him up, and Showmaker takes the kill. Canyon was down to like, what, 1 health? All right, well, congratulations for your series MVP, Canyon. The Nexus falls down, and Damwon Kia get the 3-0 over Genji and will be your spring LCK champions.
And it all finishes off with a 3-0 finals. It's the finals that everyone predicted. It's the finals that you thought was going to happen. Genji just not having historical, best of 5 success. But after that game, too, I think there were no doubters that Damwon Kia was going to be the best team in Korea. Now, facing towards...
A single lead at some point in the game and just turning it into so much more. This is the team that won Worlds. And Noguri might be gone, but Khan doing a pretty good job of making us forget about him.
This is actually like one of the huge moments for Khan as well, because he's been known very similarly to Genji in the past. I've